So many of you already know I've been working on a project about my time in retail between 1997 and 2007. I've been asking a lot of people from Hollywood Video and GameCrazy their favorite stories about that time, whether it be in retail or at corporate headquarters. And I'm still collecting those stories. So if I haven't talked to you and you have something to share, please drop me a line below or send me a message. I am open to hearing it. I cannot wait to talk to more people. Anyways, I've collected a bunch of assets from this time, and this weekend I pulled two items from the retail archives that I wanted to share. The first was this spiral-bound Hollywood Video promotional guide. I had thought this was a brand book at first, but there's really nothing here about color or font usage. What was in here is a POP, a point of purchase rate sheet, that showed how much each location in a store was worth. The answer to what Hollywood Video was charging for this over 46 weeks was, to put it bluntly, a lot. $40,000 for one fixture topper and $50,000 for a bag stuffer. Now, from what I'm remembering, those costs were used mainly as co-op, like co-op dollars, where studios and distributors would agree to pay a percentage of sales to promote their movies. This is also it's like wholesale marketing, which is rife with its own problems. But for example, how could you tell that a shelf talker is giving you 40,000 in visibility? I mean, there's just no way to quantify the dollar to eyeballs return here. But when you have 1,800 stores across America, I guess you get more than the benefit of the doubt. Hollywood Video started in 1988, according to this, and I joined about 11 years in 1999. Is that how that works? Yes. After they had acquired 3 game stores in Vancouver, Washington. I was the buyer for the first 72 stores before being serendipitously moved over to marketing to build GameCrazy.com, which I will get to later. Oh man, this thing's awesome. The design team at Hollywood Video is full of talent. I mean, seriously, they're still crushing it today. I know one of them still at Columbia Sportswear. The other went on to work for a skateboard company. And actually, one of them now designs some of the most professional looking cakes. So not so much design, but yeah, it's design. Yeah, cake design. And you can also win a Nintendo 64 here. Look at that. The monitor program. Oh my gosh. What's this? Oh my gosh. This has a fold out. Look at the signage here. And that glorious DVD logo. Oh my god. It's magic. Oh man, another Nintendo 64 promo. Oh my. And here's my stuff. Okay, so I wound up being in charge of HollywoodVideo.com, Real.com, and GameCrazy.com, which for some reason is not shown here. No, but it might be shown in the GameCrazy one. We'll have to see. This closes out on gift cards and a pocket that probably contained information about the program. Yeah, there's probably this thing that goes in there. And probably got some free rental coupons with this, I'm sure. This is what they probably sent out to vendors as the promo pricing guide for 2001. Based on the movies, I'm thinking it's 2001. Now on to GameCrazy. This is more of a rebranding book than anything else. Still unsure what this book is used for. As you'll see as I go through this thing, the style is absolutely beautiful in this thing. I think this is from 2004, 2005. And shows some of the stats in the games industry. I think this might have been used for internal and like to try to educate the Hollywood Video side on why they were dumping millions upon millions of dollars into GameCrazy. They're like, it's a brand book. Take a look at it, and it'll tell you why you're dumping all this money. Anyways, here's a history of GameCrazy, and yes, it looks like it was 2005. And then we go into the ads. These are really, really well done. I'm not sure. I think Sockeye here in Portland had to do with this book, but I'm not sure what they had to do with. I think they did the ads too. They're really good. I'm not sure if they did them both, but they were always, Hollywood Video was always ahead of the curve when it came to ads. Like they were working with the people that did the Where's the Beef stuff. Their commercials kicked blockbusters. But all right, flipping through this thing, I'm getting the idea that this was to show off the rebrand of the new Shield logo. Like there's so many ads and references to the new Shield, but like no logo font color guidelines and no pricing. So I'm almost guessing the audience would have to be internal on this one. What drives me most bonkers about all this is that I had moved on from GameCrazy by this point, but like seeing I Understand and all of the ads, they like my ideas were still in the mix. And I know that sounds petty, but like I did the whole We Understand thing for the corporate conference in 2000. I originally pitched the funeral and psychiatrist ads as like live action commercials where they would be talking to. It was like probably wouldn't fly today. In fact, I'm 90% positive it wouldn't. But these are great. But oh my god! Oh, you know what? One of the things I forgot about this red Game Boy. This ad. Oh my god! I completely forgot that red Game Boy used in the funeral ad was borrowed from my wife. We still own it. It's in her nightstand. I can prove it. Hang on a sec. Look at that. Super crazy, man. I can't get over that. Still in near mint condition, too. Look at that. Oh, great ad for the launch of Halo 2. The MVP program. And oh my. Okay. The Asylum. This is mine, too. This was like, I don't even know if many people remember this. It was like an ARG that we sent to a group of like the most passionate GameCrazy guys. This is GameCrazy buyers. These like were super passionate people that were meant to access secret sales and were going to be instrumental in new features that we'd roll out on the websites, like the collections list, which I mean, that collections list is way ahead of its time. It's still not being done properly, but games like was it Cheap Ass Gamer and a couple others are trying to do it. But the best one I've ever seen since this is like Deku Deals, but that's still run by one dude. So the collections list was a great idea, and we had rolled that out back in 2005 here. Like, I remember there's like 8 pages dedicated to this. 8 out of like 60, like more than 13% of this book, whatever it is dedicated to one program. And then plus the like with the ads, I'd say 15% of GameCrazy's brand in 2005 was leaning on things that I'd put to the table. That's pretty freaking nuts. Anyways, I'm sorry. I'm doing all this because, as I said, I pulled a bunch of these assets for reference and history. If you have stories from this time, I would love to hear them. And if you're willing to share them, please send me a message down below, direct message me, call me, whatever. I'm still trying to put together some storylines for what I'm putting together, but yeah, and if you'd like to learn about that, feel free. I'm an open book, just like these two. All right, thank you all for your time today. I appreciate it. I'll check you out in the next one. Bye.